Hi, I'm Brianna.
And I'm Akira.
And you're watching
Dante's Boxing Nation.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So it was just recently reported that Oscar De La Hoya, he offered, or according to Oscar De La Hoya, Golden Boy, they offered Gennady Golovkin $10 million to fight Canelo Alvarez next year, 2017, in September. Oscar De La Hoya, he just recently said today, Golovkin could take it or leave it, but I wish him luck making money like that against someone else. He said something like that, I'm pretty much paraphrasing. But the bottom line is Oscar De La Hoya is pretty much telling Team Golovkin that the ball is now in your court. Now, when you look at an offer of $10 million for Gennady Golovkin, depending on how you look at the situation, that could be some good money. This could be a good deal. Once again, depending on how you look at the situation. What's interesting is Oscar De La Hoya, he said probably about 6 to 8 months ago, he said, if we fight Golovkin, we have to get 90% of the money. So with him saying something like that prior to this offer, it makes you wonder how much Canelo Alvarez is getting if Gennady Golovkin is getting $10 million, right? So that's when you have to wonder, is it worth Golovkin taking the $10 million? Now, me personally, I'm gonna give you my opinion. I think he should take it, regardless what Canelo is making. You know, this whole situation, it reminds me so much of the Floyd Mayweather versus Oscar De La Hoya situation, that fight. For those of you guys who don't know, it was very similar because Oscar De La Hoya, just like he's doing right now, Oscar De La Hoya, because he knew how bad Floyd Mayweather wanted that fight, Oscar De La Hoya said, okay, if you want the fight that bad, Floyd, I'm gonna take pretty much all of the money. I'm gonna take 80 to 90% of the money. Oscar De La Hoya, he chose the ring size, he chose the weight division. Floyd Mayweather had just moved up to welterweight, and Oscar De La Hoya said, no, you gotta move up to super welterweight if you wanna fight me that bad, right? So like I said, he chose the ring size, he chose the division, he chose Floyd Mayweather's glove brand. Everything was in Oscar De La Hoya's favor. And then on top of all of that, Oscar De La Hoya, he comes in the ring with his foul protector all the way up to his chest to protect him from getting hit by body punches. And with all of those things in Oscar De La Hoya's favor, Floyd Mayweather still took the fight. You guys have to understand how bad Floyd Mayweather wanted that fight. A lot of people don't know this, but Floyd Mayweather had been calling out Oscar De La Hoya since Floyd Mayweather was a lightweight, okay? When Oscar De La Hoya was pound for pound the best welterweight in the world, or one of the best fighters in the world, because before he lost to Trinidad, Oscar De La Hoya was considered #1, the best fighter in the world. Floyd was calling out the much bigger Oscar De La Hoya when he was in the lightweight division, okay? This just goes to show you how long he had been calling out Oscar and how bad he wanted that fight. So some could look at what Floyd Mayweather did as making a sacrifice. It was a gamble. It was a gamble that paid off. He would take a huge pay cut considering the fact that Floyd Mayweather was pound for pound the best fighter in the world. No doubt about it, Oscar De La Hoya was the bigger star. But Oscar De La Hoya, he definitely took advantage of Floyd because he knew how bad Floyd Mayweather wanted the fight. Oscar De La Hoya, or rather Floyd Mayweather, he said, you know what? I'm gonna take the gamble. Because Floyd Mayweather understood that if he beat the cash cow, Oscar De La Hoya, then he could most likely be, or he would most likely be, the new cash cow. I mean, I don't know if any of us expected Floyd to be as big as he has become, because Floyd ended up being bigger than Oscar De La Hoya ever was when it comes to making money as an active boxer. But that is the risk, that's the gamble that Floyd Mayweather took and it paid off. So when it comes to this situation, now Golovkin is pretty much in a very similar situation that Floyd Mayweather was in. No doubt about it, Canelo and Oscar De La Hoya, they're going to try to take advantage of Gennady Golovkin. They're going to try to give him the smallest piece of the pie. But if Gennady Golovkin goes in there and he beats Canelo Alvarez, this catapults Gennady Golovkin into superstar status. Because the truth is right now, neither Canelo or Gennady Golovkin, neither one of them are superstars. They are fan favorites, but they're not superstars. If you walk into a grocery store right now and you just ask a random person, do you know who Gennady Golovkin is? Do you know who Canelo Alvarez is? The average person, especially the average person who's not Mexican, is not going to know who they are. A win over Golovkin, being the first person to beat Golovkin, or being the first person to knock out Canelo Alvarez, or just the second person to beat Canelo, because once again, since Floyd is on such a high level, a lot of people, they don't even really consider that a bad loss for Canelo Alvarez. But with that being said, if Golovkin were to be the guy to knock out or just dominate Canelo Alvarez, that will definitely propel Gennady Golovkin's career and vice versa for Canelo Alvarez. So I want to go ahead and do a DBN's poll right now, and I'm going to let you guys participate. If you guys look at the upper right corner of the screen, you'll see a little icon there. If you click on that, you can go ahead and vote. I want to ask you guys, should Gennady Golovkin take this offer of $10 million, or should he hold out? Should he take a detour and try to make the money elsewhere? I don't know if he can make $10 million against anyone else, at least not right now. Now, it's possible he can do it eventually, but he's going to have to face better competition, bigger names. He's most likely going to have to move up in weight, and I don't think Gennady Golovkin is willing to do that. I truly believe that Golovkin, he really only has confidence that he can beat Canelo Alvarez. I don't really believe Golovkin has the type of confidence that he can move up in weight classes and beat the Kovalev Award winners like a lot of professional boxers are asking him to do. I don't believe he has confidence to do something like that, because that's another option for Golovkin. If Golovkin could have beaten, a pound for pound number 1, number 2 fighter like Kovalev or Andre Ward, that also would have propelled his career into superstar status. But Golovkin is most likely not going to do that anytime soon. Golovkin, he only believes, or I should say Golovkin, he feels that Canelo Alvarez is perfect for the taking. That's the better way to put it. He feels that Canelo Alvarez is, for whatever reason, tailor-made for his style, and he believes he can knock out Canelo Alvarez. I truly feel that way. I believe that's the way Gennady Golovkin is looking at the situation. So once again, we'll see what happens. I already told you, I think Golovkin, he should take the fight. If not, good luck, just like Oscar De La Hoya said. That's my take on the situation. Go ahead and place your votes, and we'll talk about the results. I'm on to the next one.
This is Bobby, and you're watching Dante's Boxing Nation.